A lot of people don't see what it takes to break, and what I mean by that is like there's so many components to breaking. I look at it like a pie, and you have to have all the pieces to the pie, like at the same time to really break. But you know, a lot of people don't know that radio records are radio records. They're not like records that you would put on your album that you would even like. It's almost like you're making these songs for the radio. And then even within that, like there's a whole political game of doing favors for the DJs and hiring a radio promo person to get it to the DJs. And then, you know, the budget that goes into like basically paying to get on the radio, and that's just radio. And then, you know, you have like your PR where they help you get on the blogs, and then like I hear this a lot, like, you know, with the feature thing, and it's like to have features or not. And to have features is like a thing for me where you trying, like as a beginning artist, you need the feature, because if you don't have a story, the blogs are like, why should we post? But if you have a prominent feature, then they're more likely to post. So there's that. You know, there's like the social media aspect of like how to post, when to post, what the picture is saying, as far as like if it's aligning with your brand. There's a lot. The manager for me is an understatement. It's like I just say manager because it's just easier, but I'm the record label. I'm the whole label. I'm everybody on the staff. I'm the CEO. I am the A&R. I am the marketing department. I'm the accounting department. I'm everything. Like we are not signed to anybody, and so anything that gets done is done by me. You know what I mean? Like we don't have like a team. So that, like, I just say manager because it's like it's easier, but I'm basically the whole label. Being independent to me is like it's just being independent. I mean, you independent of people telling you what songs you can put out and how to put them out, and what song is your single, what song isn't your single, and how many projects you can put out per year, you know, in the time gaps. You know, and I think that's helped us, because they're like artists that are like as talented as Eric, but on major labels that they can't stay afloat because they don't put music out. But Eric doesn't have those restrictions, so he can put out an EP, tour, come back, put out another one, do 10 club hosting. Like we can stay afloat because we can put content out. Like, and those guys, they're restricted because the label is restricting them, you know. And like, you know, for us, like we can have a single and it's our single and we agree with it, we put it out and it goes. Like we don't, like, it's not like that with other artists. They put out a single on their own and the label can be like, yo, well, we didn't approve that and we got 4 radio slots and you taking one of the slots, so we don't care how good your single is doing, we need the slot, so we pulling your single. I'm starting to see that there is a daily routine now. Like I didn't notice it, but now I notice it. So it starts on Sunday night. Sunday night, I write a list for the week, like what I need to get done within that week. And then Sunday night, there's like 2 lists. There's like the week list and then there's Monday. So I wake up, I normally go to sleep like 2 a.m. I go to sleep, I wake up at 9, no later than 9:30. And I'm not up unless I take a shower, no matter what. Like, I gotta take a shower. I wake up and I don't eat breakfast. I just go right in. And then I just start with the list, and then I bang out the list to like 1, then I eat, then I bang out the list to like 3, and then I'm pretty much done. Cause a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is like calling people, emailing people, texting people, and like writing down. I'm like a writer. I need to see it. I write it down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I write it down. Okay. And then after 3, I check in with Eric. Where you at? He's normally at the studio. I go, I listen to a couple songs. Studio's boring to me, so I leave. And I just go hang out with my daughters, my wife, and then I do it all over. Man, I mean, most managers don't have success with their artists. That's it's so many different reasons, man. I mean, first of all, I feel like music and breaking the artist, it's like the lotto. Like it's not like everybody is just doing this successfully. So it could be many reasons. It might not even be the management. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10 is not. Like 9 times out of 10 is really the artist, because if you a star, you're just gonna be a star regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter who managing you, a record label, you're a star. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think it goes back to like the marriage concept. Like people are just not picking people that they mesh with. Like they're picking people based upon name, you know, and like status, ranking, when it's like you could just pick the person that's like most passionate about you and knows how to get from point A to point B, and y'all can win if you're supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I definitely believe in some people just aren't destined to win. Like this wasn't for you, fam. Like, cause this is really a 1 in a million thing. Like, it's so many people trying to be artists nowadays. Like, yo, fam, like it might not be for you. This is Nieman Johnson, and you checked in with My Last Hustle.
So keep it 1,000 when you say what you mean.